Hello guys and welcome back. This is Originz and today back on Feed the Beast. However, this is a new map from the last Feed the Beast episode. So on the last Feed the Beast episode, what happened is after I put that video up, Conflictt, myself, and Chasmic Activity wanted to play an adventure map. Well, we didn't really have an adventure map, we had an adventure map. We played Herobrine's Mansion, but the thing is, with it, we didn't really have a server to play on. So Conflictt took down that Feed the Beast and switched it to Herobrine just for that half hour that we were playing it. And as he was trying to switch it back, something got corrupted or something, and the world was down for like 2 weeks. And even when it was back up, I don't think it was working right or something, and like stuff was gone, and like players' inventories were wiped or something like that. So it just decided to restart the map. So spawn is right over here, and I've actually changed my video settings and render distance to normal so I can get more FPS. I have to undownload Optifine because one, get that bug, but also if you look in F5, you can't see other people what they're holding, so it really kind of sucks. But I want to get rid of it. But here's spawn right over here. Spawn is actually somewhere up in the snow biome, right up there. But just set up right down here. And this is what we got so far. Not really too much has been done at spawn. Just kind of like a starting thing, and then people moved out. People that are on the server are myself, Ishrars, Matt Fights Bears, and Conflictt at the moment. As you can see, we got a bunch of silverwood trees everywhere, so hopefully you can get tons of stuff in that. Here's Matt's base for now. So it's still kind of like one of his little testing things, but he's doing what he does best, and that's awesome. And that's Conflictt calling. Go ahead and decline for just a second. Just a minute, recording. So my goal with this, with Feed the Beast, was to not die at all. Well, on the first day I decided, yeah, kind of a rough goal for Feed the Beast, especially since I'm super laggy. So I just went around and died a whole bunch of times. Then we made gravity guns, and these things are fun. Got killed. Matt and I learned how to fly. You just grab each other and you aim upwards, and we got up to Y level 1000. So that was freaking awesome. But on the way down, I ended up shooting myself with a gravity gun. But I did get all my stuff back. So for what we're doing this time, Matt's kind of set up over there, and then Conflictt and I are set up right here. Kind of doing like a, not really all individual, just kind of like working together. So Conflictt and I are working together. Haven't really been doing much because past days I've been super laggy, so I haven't been able to really do much of anything on here. However, my internet just got upgraded from 10 megabytes to 20 megabytes, so my internet is working much better than it normally does. And so I was just finally able to play. Today is really the first day. And what we got going over, I don't know if that noise is. Oh. Conflictt. That is really annoying. Conflictt wanted to set up a turtle, and he wanted to do a 50 wide hole with a turtle. Didn't work out super great. Anyways, yeah, we're working together, and Conflictt set up this iron farms. Basically, take this Savara net, which looks like a Pokeball. You can capture anything in it, so I carry my wolf around with me. and you just right click to let it go, right click to pick it back up, and he just made an iron golem farm. And the way it works is you take this safari net, you put it into, let's see, can't remember what it's called, an auto spawner. You give the auto spawner power, so it's getting power from the generators, but the generators are out of coal or charcoal, it looks like. And then it fills this red bar up with energy, and when this bar gets enough energy, it's about like a third of the way or something like right here, it'll fill this green bar up completely. And once this green bar fills up, it'll make a villager golem or whatever else is in here. So like the first day we made that, I went into the nether, and luckily a gas spawned like right on top of me, so I captured the gas and I put it in here, and we had gas flying in the overworld. That was fun. That was awesome. Mob griefing damage is off, so that's why I did it, because they can't really grief anything. But if you notice here, Conflictt's not really much of a programmer, but I am trying to get into it. So I've been writing some programs here. Well, I shouldn't say programs, I've written one. But I was working, I don't know, probably like 5-6 hours just on that one program, and I still needed Matt's help. He had to come over and help me out quite a bit with what he was doing, or with what I was doing. And he kind of showed me some of the things, like things that I was doing wrong and whatnot. Finally got it working though. He left a while ago, but I finally got it working, and here's how it works. So my turtle sits right above this barrel. This barrel is dang full, and by dang full I mean I need to upgrade it like right now. Let's see. Let's grab these saplings, put them in here. So saplings fall down, they'll fall in the obsidian pipes, and they'll go into the chest. This is just collect. I need at least 4 saplings per tree. I don't really need any more than that, because what happens is my turtle, I have a fur log in the first slot. That shouldn't be there. That's probably just because it fell on him or something. And there's fur saplings in slot 16. So what it does, I'll go through the program in just a bit, but my turtle plants this, then he sits here and waits until it grows. I don't have bone meal on me. Once it grows, he goes right here, chops it all the way up to the top, goes over here, and chops it all the way down to the ground, replants it, and then comes right here, drops off the saplings from right here, grabs a stack of 64 and puts it back in here, and then he dumps out his wood, filling in right in there. He dumps that right in here, and then as the leaves despawn, they drop saplings all over, and as long as I get 4, like I said, that's all I need, because the way he does it, he refuels. Right now, he's got about 100,000 fuel in him, so he doesn't have to refuel for a long time. But when he does, it's going to refuel from the wood right here. It's just going to take out a stack of wood, put it in slot 15, and it's going to refuel it. And I'll kind of go over the program that I wrote. It's probably not super great, but I needed to make it easy so that I could follow it and understand it. So I called it trees. Okay, so we're starting out, we're defining the variables, the local x and the local y as 0. So right in the first function here, we got scale up. So it just digs in front of it, digs up, and then goes up. And every time it goes up, it adds 1 to x, and that's for scale down right here. So when x is greater than 0, it's basically what happens is scale up. It's going to scale up, kind of up like this. Every block it goes up, it's going to count 1, and then when it goes over to the right to come back down, every block it goes down, it's going to subtract 1 until it gets to 0, and then it knows that it's at the base level and it won't keep going down. Got other functions like upwards, just detecting up. I think these are pretty useless. I don't even think I use them. This is something Matt helped me with right here, is functions items. So it's got a return value, which I'm not sure if that's good or not. It's hard to understand it because we weren't able to talk in Skype because he didn't have a mic today. But we got turtle.getItemCount A. So it's going to set, or I should say it's going to get the item count of whatever A is. So later in the program you'll see like A will be A equals 16. So it's going to get item count of 16 and it's going to use it there. So we got the fueler here. This is for saplings. So right here, A equals 16. All right. So if items, so turtle got get item count of 16 is less than 20, then turtle dot refuel. You know, I can actually probably get rid of this. Items minus 5. I can actually get rid of this. That's what I was using to refuel it at first, but I found a better way. So I could probably get that out of there. Here's the plant function. So as it comes back down, it's going to come back down on the right side. It's going to plant in front, turn to the left, go forward, turn right, and then place in front, back up, place, turn to the right, go forward, turn to the left, place, turn to the left, forward, turn right, and that's back at the starting position. And then it's going to do fueler. So that's when it would refuel. I guess, like I said though, I can get rid of that. But I'm not sure if I want to. I might just keep it. Function drop wood. Alright, so drop wood, select slot 1. So that's why there's always going to be one wood block, one for a wood block in slot 1. It's going to get the item count of slot 1, so however many is in there. And if turtle.getItemCount is greater than 63, then turtle drop down 63. This code didn't work, so I just nulled that out by making it a comment. So basically, when the turtle goes up, it collects wood. It's always going to collect more than a stack. And this was the easiest way just to get 63 items out, keep one item there, because you need one item to compare. And you'll see that later on. So function wood. So for I equals 2 to 15 do. So right here, I is the slot number. So if turtle get item count of I is not 0, then turtle dot select I. So it's just going to skip over any item slots that don't have any items in it. So it's just a little bit quicker. So if it does have more than 0 items in it, it's going to compare to 1. And if it is a fur log, then it's going to drop it down. So that's why I needed to keep 1 in the first slot. Sapling. For I 2 to 15, it's going to do the same thing, except it's going to place it into the diamond chest. In fact, I might actually be able to get rid of that because I don't think I need that, but I may. I don't quite know. But start, this is just to start it off, so it just digs and then goes forward. Then we got up. So while turtle is detecting up, so if there's a block above the turtle, it's going to go upwards. And if there's not a block above it, then it's going to turn to the right, dig, go forward, and then turn left. And then it's going to go downwards. We got sucker, so this is select slot 16, A equals 16, so it's getting the item count here again. So if items is less than 5, then turtle.suck 64. So that's just saying, may actually be able to get, no, would actually need that. But that's basically just saying if you have less than 5 saplings, take up to 64. Take as many as you need to fill up that slot. Then we got fuel alert. This is for the refuel, like I was saying. So when fuel level gets below 250, I haven't been able to test this because, like I said, the turtle has 100,000 fuel, so it's gonna take a while for it to run out. But here's the main program. So while true, do turtle.select 16. If turtle.compare, then sleep 10. So it's selecting slot 16, which is saplings. And if it compares saplings in front of it, or I should say it like it's comparing to the front side of the turtle. So that way, if it's the same as in slot 16, it's just going to sleep for 10 seconds. Else, meaning if it's not, which the only other thing it could be would be a log, it's going to start. So it's going to start, then it's going to go upwards, then it's going to go right, then it's going to go up just a little bit more, just in case like the logs aren't even. Like if this side was lower, then there'd be a log up here, so that way it would get the log up there. And it's going to run out. Once it can't detect anything above it, it's going to scale down. Then it's going to dig the last block so that it can place the sapling. Then it's going to plant the 4 saplings. It's going to turn to the left, dump the saplings. Then it's going to dump the... Let's see, no. Oh, then it's going to suck the saplings out, fill it back up to 64. Then it's going to turn right, so it's back in the starting position. Then it's going to drop the wood down. And, let's see, yeah, drop wood. And then if it needs to, it will refuel. And so that's what I've written. Probably pretty bad, but, like I said, I don't claim to be a programmer. That was the first thing I ever did. Basically what I did, I just watched Direwolf on YouTube. I just watched his 7 episodes, or just 7 episodes of it, and of his computer craft tutorial, and kind of got it from there. So I'll show you here, or not. There we go. So it's on startup. So right now, the barrel kind of like lags for some reason. I don't know why. But that's basically my program for right now. So this is source coded. He wrote one as well, but I didn't really like the program quite as much, and I wanted it to be a little bit more robust and not have to run off redstone. So, and I also wanted to give a hand at programming, and other than really like digging holes or something fancy, cutting tree down was probably like the easiest one I could think of, and we needed logs. The only thing now is we need a bunch of vanilla logs because we don't have any. So we gotta get a vanilla tree farm going. Probably just use like Steve carts or something like that for it. But our plan, redstone, I do not want to go there. So where he's digging out right there, our plan is we're gonna kind of like dig the bedrock and then either keep it a square or make a circle and just have the circle be like different layers and whatnot, and that way we're within the same like 3 or 4 chunks the entire time. And since everything's on a different layer, everything can be like stacked right up on top of each other, and so everything's nice and compact and whatnot. So that's basically our plan now. Now that I got that up, can finally start going out mining. And once we go out mining, get some materials to actually finish that, get a quarry or something. Want to start getting red power, start getting into red power. Also want to start getting into Twilight Forest and Thaumcraft, especially Thaumcraft. But for Thaumcraft, we need a lot of materials to use for research, which we have very little of at the moment. So gotta start getting working on that. Also thought about doing bees as well. Only problem is last time bees seemed to lag me out. So I don't know about that. Maybe, but maybe not. But for definitely, Thaumcraft will be my choice. And I'll show you this. I don't know what the thing is. There's a couple things in here from Reliquary. Oh, I want to get the advanced electric jetpack. I'm not going to get too much into IC2, just because I don't really want to, because IC2 lags my computer hardcore, so I don't like it. But if I can find these, I'll show you these quick. Okay, right here. Where is it? Right here. Emperor's Chalice. This is an infinite water bucket, so I want to get that. I also want to get some Moonworm Queens, but also this Sojourner Staff. You put up to 6 stacks of torches in it, and you can place the torches up to, I think, like 32 blocks away. But every 6 blocks you go out or something like that, you use an extra torch. So for the full effect, you use 6 torches instead of 1. But like I could hit the dirt mound with a torch instead of just a normal like 3 block space that you can go. So I want to get that, and that's basically going to be the plan. Not sure how often these episodes will come out, because I'm starting to get pretty busy in real life, and I really want to work more with programming, because I find it to be very fun. But anyways, that'll be it for this episode. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you guys next time. Have a nice day.